Discover how to get that Lolita look every day. This video was a style topic suggested by one of the subscribers on my YouTube channel. She specifically requested how to wear Lolita fashion in public without looking like you're in a costume, i.e. casual Lolita fashion. I read that suggestion and I was like, yes, game on. I would love this challenge. So this particular video, it is more of a casual Lolita fashion, but I will let you know it does skew a little bit more towards work looks. And as usual, when I create the subscriber suggested videos, once I get started, I have so many ideas that there could be a part 2 or a part 3, and those could contain more of the casual weekend or after work look. So if you're interested in that, you can just comment under this particular video, or you can actually go to the style suggestion box, which is the video on my YouTube channel. It's called What Style Topic Do You Want to See? Under that section, just list the comment, yes, I would love a part 2 of this, yes, I would love more casual Lolita looks, and we'll get started on making those happen for you. For those of you that think Lolita fashion isn't for you, I would suggest that you listen and watch this video with an open mind and an open heart, and believe me, by the end of this video, I will completely change your mind about Lolita fashion. And for those of you that are like, what the hell are you talking about, Aisha? Let me first explain exactly what Lolita fashion is. To do that, we have to travel to Japan. So these images are what would be described as Lolita fashion. According to the New York Times and Wikipedia, it is a cross between Alice in Wonderland meets the Addams Family. And it really harkens back to the era of Victorian and Edwardian fashion. And of course, within this genre of fashion, there's a spectrum. So it could be, very sweet or classic, or it could be more gothic, as you see on the screen here in the all black ensemble. And from looking at this, you can probably go, okay, this is not going to work in my real life. You're like, Aisha, I sell life insurance for a living. I cannot go to work in an outfit like this. Or I manage a call center. I cannot go to work in one of these outfits. And I'm going, you don't have to go head to toe, but you can take inspiration from these looks to create some really spectacular outfits. So the trick is, instead of wearing it head to toe and making it look like a costume as the images that I've shown there, you are instead going to take individual pieces and wear those with outfits, and that's how you're going to be able to create these everyday looks and have that kind of influence in your wardrobe. And like I say, by the end of this video, you're going to be surprised because I'm going to completely change your mind about this style of fashion. And I guarantee you're going to see something on here. You go, hey, I could do that. I didn't think of that. Hey, that's really cute. Okay. Whereas before you might have completely dismissed this genre of fashion. So like I said, watch with an open mind and an open heart. And by the end of the video, your mind will be completely changed. So to get our inspiration, we're going to look through a few images of Lolita fashion, and we're going to collect some of these individual pieces, and then I'm going to show you how you can create outfits from them. So let's look through some of these images. See, it's a gorgeous photo, but again, you probably are not going to want to show up to your annual performance review in this outfit, right? You might not even get through security in this outfit. But what I love from this, what we're going to take and reuse to create a spectacular look, are the long gloves from this. I love this. Okay, let's look at another image. So you see this one, super cute, okay? But you can't be, going around the office getting everybody Starbucks order maybe in this outfit. It's not practical for everyday use. And it looks a little costumey, as the subscriber, mentioned in their comment or their suggestion for this video. So it does look a little costumey. But there's something great on here that we can take. You see they have these great bow headbands and barrettes in their hair. And so we're actually going to take that. We're going to take a bow headband. And again, a grown woman is going to be able to pull off this look. I promise you. Just hold on. Look at another image. So this one, very cute. Brown colors. But what we're going to pull from this one is a cape. Okay, that's our inspiration from that photo. And the last photo we're going to look at is this. Again, very cute, very sweet, very girlish. Probably not going to work for us in our everyday life though. But what we're going to take from this is a Victorian blouse or a Victorian inspired blouse. Okay. And again, it doesn't have to be a literal interpretation of that. And I will get to that in a little bit. So there's the 4 pieces we're going to use for this video, and we're going to create looks for them. And I'm going to show you how you can do that. So first we're going to take a look at the long gloves. I love these. One of the reasons I'm always freezing in winter and fall, and I hate it when even a little bit of my wrist is exposed and I'm freezing. So one, I'm a big fan of long gloves for that reason. The second reason is it just is full on drama, okay? Because then when you get to the office or you get home and you get to pull them off with flair, I mean, you just look like so chic and it's so dramatic. You love it. You'll be like Miranda Priestly, right? In The Devil Wears Prada. You know how she comes into between her assistants and she drops her coat in her bag. You can be very dramatic pulling off your gloves every day when you get into work. So I love the long gloves because it's just full on drama. And again, these are just standard black leather gloves. You can get maybe some velvet ones, but it's ones that's going to work for you in your everyday life. And to create an outfit for it, I just did something very simple. So it's an all black outfit, black knee-high boots. The only pop of color really is with the earrings and dangling and offering a little bit of color. But something else I did is I have this long white ivory coat that I'm wearing with it, with the long black gloves. So the reason I did that, you could have chosen a black coat and been just completely black from head to toe with the black gloves. Still very stylish, sleek. You'll be full on drama when you take off your gloves. But I wanted to have that contrast. So I love the contrast between the white coat and then these fabulous black gloves with it. It would not be as much drama. It wouldn't call as much attention to the gloves if we had on all black. So there's the reason why I chose that. But you see, it's just boots, leggings, and a long black top is all I did to create this outfit. And again, you have these little pieces that you incorporate that have a little bit of that drama, that's bringing in a little bit of that influence of the Lolita fashion. Next, we're going to take that bow headband. So remember, we collected that one. And then here's the outfit we made with it. So you can see it's super sweet, this outfit. It's super cute, super girly. The pink and red gingham dress, even the silhouette of it is very feminine. Love that, because usually gingham, it'll be just the white and red, but what makes this unusual is it has the pink in it as well. The pink headbands and extra girly, like little itty bitty pearl earrings. So girly, but you have these red hot high heels that go with it that make it more fashionable, that make it a little bit less little girlish. And so again, you're thinking, okay, I'm not going to be able to pull off the headband. And I wanted to give you a hairstyle of how you can pull off the headband. So instead of just wearing, your hair all down with the headband on, you can see in this particular photo, her hair is half up and half down. So she has the back part of it down, the top part is pulled up in like a high ponytail, and then she has the headband over it. And again, it still has that little touch of, girlishness, playfulness, because it is a headband with a bow, but it's a hairstyle that's not necessarily a little kiddish. It has, again, that kind of high fashion feel to it. So there's a great way that you can pull off the headband, or you can just wear it the traditional way as well. But you see, very cute, very playful, feminine, with just the touch of the Lolita sweet fashion, without all the ruffles and all the bows, and it's something you could do every day for work. Next, we have the cape, and I love this just because, like with the long black gloves, it is drama. Okay, so here I am showing a Burberry cape, so it is a little bit on the more expensive designer side, but you can find capes anywhere. It was very much on trend several years ago, but it's still around. You see, I still chose a very short cape to wear with it. If you go search online, for sure you would be able to find some very, very stylish options for it. I love this one, like I said, because it's the gray and black, and it is Burberry. Like, can they do anything wrong? I don't think so. So you have this cape that you wear with, and again, full on drama. So imagine, again, we're going to do the all black. So it's just a regular black sheath dress. You have your knee-high boots on, and you have this little darling cape that you wear over it, full on drama. Again, this is like one you stroll into the office and you are like Miranda Priestly and Devil Wears Prada. You are so fierce if you have this on. And then we just put the gray handbag with it, and super sweet earrings again of the little hearts. Okay, and again, you could be very dramatic in pulling off your cape every day. Think, you know, like I said, channel your inner Miranda Priestley from Devil Wears Prada when you're wearing this. And last but not least is the Victorian blouse, or you could say Victorian inspired blouse. So a Victorian blouse, like in the images shown before, it's going to have that high neck color. Sometimes it might have the bow or the tie at the neck, and it has the long sleeves and maybe some ruffles to it. So a traditional Victorian blouse is going to be that white or that ivory or cream color, and you have the little lace detail. Think of Victorian, it's like high neck. They were trying not to show any skin, so high neck, long sleeves, you know, all the way to the wrist, no skin showing, and that's considered a Victorian style blouse. This particular one, I wanted to show you to think outside the box. It doesn't have to be a literal interpretation of it. So this one shown here is again a designer one. It's Marc Jacobs. But you see it has the different colors in it, and those of you that maybe skew a little bit more towards the gothic or the darker fashion, meaning like if you were to wear Lolita fashion, you would be kind of in the gothic bucket. You would like this a little bit more because it has the black touches to it. So you see it has the black bow, it has the black lace detail on it, but it's still very much in that Victorian style. And again, if you're shopping for this online, you could just Google Victorian blouse, Victorian expired blouse, and you will see options and options show up. Outside of designer, almost everybody have them. You could go to like H&M and find one, right? And it's a great addition to your wardrobe. So if you like Lolita fashion, in addition to just having a regular button-up white blouse, you might want to add a Victorian blouse because it's going to be a piece that you can interchange with so many different things. So again, it doesn't have to be a literal interpretation of it. You can find a Victorian style blouse in different colors as shown here. And so to create this look, again, I did channel the Lolita fashion a little bit. So, you know, if you saw the photos, they often were the tights with the high heels or the tights with boots. And so I have the tights with a pair of high heel shoes. And tights, I chose something really cute. It has the little bow pattern on it as well. But then it's just worn with a black pencil skirt, and then really cute. I had to add a little something funky to it. So these like lip earrings that I've added in rose gold. So what I want you to see here is that Victorian style blouse. That could be just in white, it could be in ivory, it could be in red, and you just pair it with a pencil skirt, some tights, and high heels. And you're set and you're channeling your, you know, your Lolita fashion psyche. So go ahead. This is super easy to put together. Go and find this blouse and start incorporating it into your wardrobe. So hopefully I have changed your mind about Lolita fashion, given you many ideas on how you can incorporate it into your everyday and look like you are not wearing a costume. If watching this video, again, if you said, I want a part 2 of this, I want some more casual looks, maybe some more weekend looks that use the Lolita fashion, please feel free to write that in the comment section below. Or you can actually go to the style suggestion box that is on my YouTube channel. Look for the video titled, What Style Topic Do You Want to See? It looks like the thumbnail image shown there. And all you have to do is add your suggestion under the comment section. You'll see I will comment on different suggestions that people have posted. I'll let you know if it's coming soon, or, you know, go, that's a great idea. So you'll know which ones should be coming up on the channel soon. I love tackling this topic. Like I said, it was a challenge. I loved it now. Hopefully you've changed your mind about Lolita inspired fashion and you've been inspired and are going to get one of the pieces shown here on the screen. And that is it for discover how to get that Lolita look every day. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.